I think the difference in the process at Chicago Dramatists is very, very simple. It is that we care about the writer's career.
Whenever I have a problem or I need a reading or I have, or they're producing one of my plays, I sort of feel like they exist only for me. And then all of a sudden I realize, there's like 39 other resident playwrights that they help every day. We feel as if we are a force that is coming forth to the world, and every time somebody has a success, it feels like all of our success.
Our goal is really to see these writers contribute to the American theater repertory.
Chicago Dramatists has developed this community of actors that knows how to help us write our plays.
I had assumed that perhaps in an artistic venture of this sort that it would be cutthroat and backstabbing, but it's absolutely total opposite. It is the most mutually supportive group, community, family almost, that I've been involved with. It took 30 minutes to read the pages that I had brought in, and the group talked about it for 60. I was on cloud 9, thinking, wow, I wrote something that could generate that much feedback, that they cared that much about what I had to say. It was very, very rewarding.
I think almost 18 years now we've been doing programs in the Chicago Public Schools, and the main focus and the reason for doing those programs is to mirror what we do at Chicago Dramatists, which is nurture new writers for the American stage. And so we're starting with high school students and providing a context for them to express themselves.
I think it's a great opportunity for tourists coming to Chicago, for example, to come to some of the Saturday series events, really get to see what a raw work-in-progress play looks like and give feedback. It's such an exciting thing to be able to do, particularly as someone who isn't an artist and doesn't get to do that every day.
The first experience I had with them is I went to one of their Saturday readings, and I was immediately impressed by the way in which the playwright was, given the reading, but also the response that the audience and the feedback that the audience that was there gave to that playwright. That seemed like a really smart, savvy, but encouraging and supportive audience for new plays. Chicago Dramatists always had my best interest as a playwright at heart, and worked to try to help me develop the plays that I wanted to write the way I wanted to write them, which I think is really important.
At the time, nobody in Chicago was producing new plays by Chicago playwrights, and so it was their effort to gang together and help each other develop their plays and to produce their plays, and that's how it started. Well, the Saturday series is sort of our oldest program. It is our backbone program, our heart and soul program. And it's pretty much every Saturday at 2 o'clock. We do a reading of a work in progress, followed by an audience discussion for the playwright. Any Saturday that you might come will be totally different from the next Saturday, because plays are all different and playwrights are all different. And the Saturday series encompasses plays that are very finished sometimes, or not. It depends on what the playwright needs. It's all about the playwright's needs here. As a producing theater, we are looking for wonderful plays that we can produce, but really more important is developing plays that will move on and go to world premiere productions elsewhere in the city and all around the country, and now around the world. There were a number of reasons why this town has grown into being a great city for playwrights. A lot of wonderful playwrights came here and continue to come here to this city every year, and I'm very proud of what Chicago Dramatists has done to make that happen. We led the way in many ways. Like a lot of other people in Chicago, I hadn't been working on new plays with playwrights myself. I'm a director, and so the first time I did that, it was a revelation. It was fun, and I enjoyed it, and I realized I can take part in building the future. I can work on something that won't just end on the last performance.